Oh, hey, morning. Jim Adkins here from Jim Adkins Results Coaching. Um, it's cold. 7:40. Today is day 12, I believe, day 12, right? 11, 12 of our 26 days of you. And that means the letter is L. Do you like the little picture at the front? Actually, when I researched the letters, let it go came up. So I don't know. That's more than one word, but L, right? Let that shit go. And it's kind of a fun little thing. But so today's word, again, a lot of different words to choose from. Better than J, better than K, that's for sure. L, and I wrote down a couple that are really cool that we could have used. And then at the end of this program today, I'm going to kind of tease or let you know what the next 6-day workshop is going to be about. And we talked about the 6 human needs, and that's what it's going to be. So today's word, or today's letter L, there's a few. Loyalty is obviously a really good word that we could use every day. Um, I try to, as a matter of fact, I don't try. Loyalty is a part of my makeup. Loyalty is who I am. Loyal to an idea, loyal to a cause, loyal to you, loyal to my family for sure, and loyal to myself, loyal to a set of beliefs. So loyalty is one that is something I wear every day. I put it on and every day. And again, life is a choice, right? So you choose who you are every day. You get to wake up and choose what the day is going to be and how it's going to go and how do you respond and how do you live. These are wonderful things that you need to understand. Your life is a choice. Loyalty is a good one. Light. Um, when you see the analogies of light, like blowing out other people's candles doesn't make yours burn brighter. But sharing your light from a candle to light somebody else's is helpful. I mean, we talk about light as illumination or the opening of your eyes, or when you turn on the lights, it creates the vision that you can see better, you can see clearer. So light is a good word too. Light the way, light the path for others. That's a good word too. Leverage. I use leverage in my teachings all the time. I teach people to get leverage against themselves. Leverage, not against, that's a weird word, but to use leverage in their life to help move that huge obstacle or help move them in a direction that they need. When you create enough leverage, you can move anything, including yourself, right? So that's a good word. Lavish is okay. I mean, that was something that somebody chose and said, hey, you should talk about lavish. Lavish is okay. I like legendary. Legendary is just a cool word to say and to think about. Legendary. Imagine if you leave behind a legendary story, not just about yourself, but all the people that are included in your life. How cool would that be? I remember twice in my educational past, once in high school, once in college, having teachers ask us to write our obituary. And I'm not sure, I can't tell you which teachers it was at this time. I believe it was in philosophy, anyway, in college. But write your obituary. What do you want your obituary to say? Here lies so and so left behind. But more than your obituary, write your story. What type of legacy would you like to leave behind? What do you want people to think about you when you're gone? There's nothing you can do really to ensure that people will see exactly what you want to represent. Really, there's not. Trust me. You can do all the wonderful things in the world, and 50% of the people still will never understand. And the other 50 that think they understand have an understanding based on what they want you to be in their life, which is okay. Okay. But legendary. How would you like to be a legendary figure in the lives of other people? Wouldn't that be cool? My son came to me the other day, and he's going to be 21. He's my youngest. He's our baby. And he said, Dad, I've been thinking recently about what type of life I want to retire from. Okay. He's 21. He's going to be 21. He said, I've been giving a lot of thought to the type of person I want to be at the end of the road. which is kind of the same thing we're talking about with writing your obituary or writing your, but not quite that far at the end of the road. And I looked at him with awe because, he's a deep thinker and he's a genius, but sometimes he just, he'd rather play the moment than live for tomorrow. So I was very excited, very happy to have this conversation. And so I asked him, and what'd you come up with? And he had just watched a couple of movies, and I'm not going to share with you all the details, but one of the characters that he had chose in an action movie um, created a feeling in him that he wanted to be like that character. Well, now the character's job wasn't necessarily the best job in the world, but it was an action movie. But anyway, the idea that wherever this person went, he was respected and revered as an expert in his field, and people treated him with respect. They looked upon him as a man of character, as a man of will, of drive, of focus. And so his character exuded all of these personality traits that Jimmy, my son, wanted. And I simply shared with him, son, you can do that in any industry for the most part. All it takes is self-perseverance. And good morning, buddy. And so I was very excited to hear that. Legendary. He's going to leave a legendary mark on this world. I love it. Okay, all of my kids. If you've met any of my kids, I'm pretty spoiled, Rod. I'm pretty blessed with some amazing, amazing daughters and some amazing sons. And you look at some of the youth today and you worry and you wonder. I don't worry about my kids at all. Okay. Anyway, that's pretty cool, right? You would have thought that my favorite word today would have been love. I love you. I do everything with love. Like I move from a position of love. If I can't, I stop myself. I allow myself 90 seconds to stress. Now it's less because when I'm counting to 90, I think, you know what, this is a long time to give this stress. And it usually ends about 30 seconds. But then I go back to a position of love and I try to move and make decisions from that position first. And so love would have been an easy choice, but that's not what I chose. But love is a fantastic word. And one of the memes today, one of the pictures that I chose today from Meredith's page, my friend Meredith in Arizona, she put, do ordinary things with extraordinary love. Do ordinary things with extraordinary love. So think about that one and apply that today. So your word for the day is not live. It's live. Live. We fall into the traps, not all the time, but sometimes, of going through the motions. It's Monday. This is what we do. It's Tuesday. This is what we do. It's Wednesday. This is what we do. It's Thursday. Woohoo, Friday's coming. And you rotate through each day as if we were on a treadmill. Not all the time, and not all of us, but it happens. And we forget to live. We forget. Oops, got a little hiccup there. We forget to live. So today I want to remind you, live your life. And remember, we talked about who are you becoming, who would you like to become, and how that person responds and lives. Well, today's a good day to solidify one or two of those decisions and choices. Live. How do you want to live? How do you want to be remembered? When you retire at the end of the road, looking back, what types of memories do you want to have? I know it's not regrets. We had a conversation, my wife and I, and she had a conversation with somebody else. I wonder if my computer's getting wet and it's going to die. It's raining on us. And I'm not protecting the computer at all. Maybe I should do this. I don't know. If it blows up, I'm sorry. I'll see you later. But we had a conversation about a time machine. And the time machine conversation was some of her friends were saying, if they had a time machine, they could go back. Or would you go back? Or would you do 10 years or anything like that? And if you live truly for the moment, and what I posted was, looking back on my life, every hiccup, every broken road, every calm road, every clear sailing got me to where I am today. That's because of today that I would not change a single yesterday. And that's living. That's living. Looking back at my memories Of course, not everything was smooth. Of course, not everything was, all sunshine and lollipops or whatever you want to say. But we did our best, and it's led us to where we're at now. Those decisions, those lessons, you use them, and you move forward. So today, remember to live. Okay, that's it for me. I do want to talk a little bit about the workshop that's coming up, just real briefly, and then I'll let you go and I'll get out of the rain. Our workshop, it's going to start Sunday, but it's going to start Sunday late. So really Monday will be our first day of our 6-day workshop, and it's going to be on the 6 human needs. Now, the 6 human needs are very interesting, and if you ever looked at them, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And I wrote them down in order here. I wrote some notes for you, but they are, the first 4 human needs are needs of the personality, and the last 2 are the needs of the spirit. So when you look at them in order, we need certainty, variety, significance, love and connection. Those are the first 4. And then the last 2, we need growth and contribution. So again, let me go through those. You need certainty. Everybody, these are needs that, and I'll explain them in the workshop, how they work, how people make decisions, how you make decisions based on these needs. Certainty, variety, significance, love and connection, growth, and contribution. These are the 6 we're gonna discover. Now, I always throw in there for a joke and for fun. The 7th human need is tacos. Tacos are awesome, especially awesome tacos. You figure out how they fit into your life. All right. If you like what we're doing, please give me a thumbs up. It lets me know that you're out there, and it helps us with the YouTube channel. And subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If there's something you would like to say, people are telling me they're having a hard time commenting, or they can't find a place to comment. If you're tech savvy, help them out. Because I just think you type it in, right? If you scroll down, there's a place for comments. On your phone, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to try and figure it out for you guys. But I was told people are having a hard time commenting. It's easy to find the thumbs up button. Hit that for me and let me know that you're out there. And if you've got some constructive criticism, leave it. If you know somebody that could benefit from our videos, send these to them and have them subscribe too. I love you guys. Day 12, 26 days of you. Live. And on that note, I will see you not Saturday. That's tomorrow. I will see you Sunday, and it'll be late. I'll be coming back. And then on Monday, we'll start this 6-day workshop. If there's something you'd like to see or something you'd like to talk about, please contact me. You can private message me, or you can contact me on YouTube here, and I will respond. I love you guys. On your mark, get set, grow. Take care.